about M3gan. M3gan. It was so good. Oh my goodness, I loved it. This was written in part by Akila Cooper. She also worked on Witches of East End, which was it is a show that I liked when it was on. Witches of East End. Akila Cooper is a very nice writer, and I think she did a good job on this film with the rest of her filmmaker collaborators. Yeah. So, M3gan is about this poor little girl. Her parents die in a freak snowplow accident, and she is stuck with her aunt. And her aunt is not good with kids, despite working in a toy company. Her aunt, what does she do? She's an engineer of sorts. She builds robots. Okay, I don't know what the specific term for robot builder is, but she builds robots and she works with the computer. She's very good with the computers. So, she decides that since her little niece is so upset about her parents dying, she's going to give this child like a $30,000 robot to play with. I mean, really? Did you not watch The Terminator? Don't let robots hang around with people. So M3gan, she is a dream come true for the little girl because she has someone to play with, someone to talk to, they bond, it's so lovely. The only problem is that M3gan has a protocol. You understand protocol? Yeah. She has directions that she must follow of protecting the little girl, not only physically but from emotional harm as well. So M3gan starts killing people whenever they upset the little girl. Oh no. You do not see gory stuff on the screen, okay? This movie is PG-13. I have heard that there was a rated R version somewhere that they would like to release, but that is not in the theater. And this film does pass the Bechdel test. How nice is that? Finally, women are people too in movies. Bravo! What else did I want to tell you about M3gan? Okay, so M3gan actually promotes healthy boundaries. I feel like a lot of this film was about healthy boundaries, so that was something nice to see. Some things that did not really work for me was that the aunt was very mean to her neighbor, and her neighbor was a bit of her neighbor was not the best neighbor ever, you know. It's like one of those bad neighbors, okay? But just because someone is problematic doesn't mean that you have to be mean to them. We need to work on being more kind to one another, yes? The little girl did not demonstrate very much patience, which I think is something very important that we must all have. But she did lose her parents, so I'm going to give her a pass with not being the most patient human being in the world. Okay? Okay. As you know, I give all of the dirty details away. So if you are one of those sweet little souls that does not like knowing what happens in the movie, this is not the place for you. Go away. I think my favorite part was when she beat the shit out of that little boy who was being such a he's like this little boy who's bullying her in the forest. And it was kind of, it was almost rapey. I mean, she wasn't raping him, he was kind of... But, she pulls his ear off. So... Also, there is one sad moment in the film. It is when the little girl tells M3gan that she is so sad about losing her parents. That was a moment that made me cry. So make sure you bring your tissues. There is nothing to be ashamed of for crying when there is something sad. It's okay to cry. Okay? Okay. And the biggest reaction from the audience was when the little niece slapped her aunt, which I thought was quite interesting because that was what made the whole audience lose their minds. So there was an Asian man who was killed to death with a machete, but he was not very nice, so he deserved it. The ending was so satisfying. I absolutely loved it. I wanted to kick M3gan a few times myself because she was just... she was fine. M3gan was awesome until she started killing people. And then I was like, oh no girl, don't kill people. Okay, it's not nice. There's a fun little battle at the end with like these different robots. It was nice to see a family working together to take down a killer robot. Yeah. There is a dog who dies in the film. Is there? I don't remember if the dog died or not, but there was something going on with the dog. She might have killed the dog. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the sequel. Is it M3gan versus the Terminator? Is it M3gan versus Wall-E? I don't know, but I'm so excited. So, what is my rating for this film? Baby, this is champagne. This is a fantastic film. I loved it so much. It was so fun, and there's a doll and she dances and she breaks out into song, and it's kind of cringy, but it's also just really fresh and hip, and I loved it. So it gets champagne, all this champagne. Feel free to tell me what you think in the comments. If you like what you're hearing, if you like what you see, hit the like button. If you think that I am the bee's knees, please subscribe, follow me. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Go away. Go away. Go.